Today, we're opening up the digital toolkit for one of the most powerful technologies you've probably never even heard of, PostgreSQL. So, what is this thing? Well, it's a piece of tech that's almost certainly a part of your daily life, even if you've never actually seen its name. It just works, silently, in the background, making sure the digital world works. I mean, just think about it for a second. Every single click, every tap, every message you send, heck, even your morning coffee order, it all generates this absolute tidal wave of data every single second of every day. And that's the real challenge, isn't it? It's not enough to just store all that information. It has to be kept safe, it has to be organized, and you need to get it back in an instant. You basically need a digital fortress you can trust, no questions asked. And that's exactly where PostgreSQL comes in. This is one of the world's most advanced, most trusted open-source databases out there. It's the answer to that massive data management problem we were just talking about. And listen, this thing is no flash in the pan. PostgreSQL has a history that stretches all the way back to the 80s, starting as a project out of Berkeley. So we're not just talking about some code here. We're talking about a legacy. It's been tested, refined, and hardened by a whole community for decades. Okay, so the best way to really wrap your head around PostgreSQL is to stop thinking of it as just a box for data. Instead, I want you to picture a professional-grade toolkit. You know, the kind a master craftsman would have, filled with all these specialized tools, each one designed for any data challenge you could possibly dream up. All right, so let's pop open this toolkit and see what's inside. The first thing we're going to look at is what PostgreSQL can actually store. And trust me, it's a whole lot more than just your basic text and numbers. Of course, it's got all the basics covered, the standard stuff. It handles your numbers, your text, your dates, and times perfectly. That's the foundation. And believe me, it is rock solid. But this is where things get really cool. You ever wonder how a website makes sure that no two user accounts or no two orders ever get the same ID number? Well, that's what this thing called a UUID is for. It's this crazy long number that's pretty much guaranteed to be unique across the entire universe forever. An absolutely crucial tool for any modern app. Now, for big companies that have to share data in a super structured, formal way, Postgres has a special tool for that, too, a native XML type. And the neat thing is, it doesn't just store the text, it actually checks it to make sure it's valid, which is huge for preventing bad data from messing up your system. And for the modern web, this next one is an absolute game changer. It's called JSONB. It lets you store all that flexible, kind of messy data that powers today's web apps right inside the database. But here's the magic trick. That B at the end stands for binary. So it's not just storing text, it's storing it in a super optimized format that is ridiculously fast to search. You basically get all the flexibility of these newer databases, but with the classic, rock-solid reliability that Postgres is famous for. It's literally the best of both worlds. Okay, this is where the toolkit gets just really, really clever. There's a tool called tsRange. Now, it doesn't just store a start time and an end time. It actually understands the concept of a range, a duration. So what does that mean? It means you can just ask the database, hey, does this new meeting I'm trying to book overlap with anything else? And it'll just tell you. No more double booking. How powerful is that? So we've got all this amazing, complex data stored away in our toolkit. That's great. But now the next big challenge is, how do you find the exact thing you need instantly when you've got maybe billions of records? Well, for that, we need another tool. And that tool is called an index. The analogy here is perfect. Without an index, the database has to read every single row to find what you want. It's like reading an entire book from page 1 just to find one sentence. But with a good index, it's like flipping to the back of the book, finding your term, and jumping straight to the right page. It's a night and day difference. But it gets even better. Indexes can be so efficient that, well, this quote here mentions something called an index-only scan. What that means is if everything you're asking for is already in the index, the database doesn't even have to bother looking at the main data table, the heap, at all. It's one of the absolute fastest ways to get your data. Period.
Okay, so speed is fantastic, but what about safety? I mean, the single most important tool in any system that really matters is reliability, right? You need an absolute ironclad guarantee that your data will never get messed up.
And PostgreSQL gives you that guarantee with a feature called a transaction.
The best way to think about it is like a safety bubble you put around a bunch of steps. The classic example is a bank transfer, right? You start the bubble, you take $100 from account A, you put it into account B, and only when everything is perfect do you finalize it and pop the bubble. And this is what's called the all or nothing promise, because if anything goes wrong inside that bubble, let's say the power cuts out between step 2 and step 3, the entire thing is instantly canceled, rolled back. It's as if it never even happened. Your money doesn't just vanish in thin air. This guarantees your data is always consistent. And that is why industries like finance absolutely depend on this.
So let's recap. We've got specialized tools to store pretty much any kind of data you can imagine. We've got tools to find that data at light speed, and we've got tools that guarantee it's always safe. It's this powerful combination that explains why so many people trust Postgres with their most important stuff. But the one thing that truly sets it apart, its secret weapon, really, is this philosophy of what's called radical extensibility. See, this toolkit we've been talking about isn't sealed shut. It's designed to be pried open. Developers can actually create their own custom tools, brand new data types, new functions, even totally new kinds of indexes to solve problems that we haven't even imagined yet. And when you put all that together, it becomes crystal clear why it's the engine behind so many critical industries. The financial world, they need those bulletproof transactions. Geospatial apps that map the world, they're built on its ability to be extended for complex location data. Those massive web platforms, they're using JSON-B to handle huge amounts of user data. And scientists, they rely on its stability for research that could literally change the world. So, you see, PostgreSQL is this incredible thing. It has this long, proven past, but it's also got a super clear future. It's grounded in decades of stability, yet it was designed from day one to evolve. It really is more than just a database. It's a toolkit for builders. And that leaves us with a pretty big question, doesn't it? It's not just about what we'll build with it next. It's about how a tool this reliable gives us the confidence to build, well, whatever comes next.